This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with the final episode of Telltale's The Walking Dead series. In the last episode, Lee and Kenny and the group were heading towards the Marsh house to save Clementine. However, it seemed like the world and drama and all that came about. First, Kenny fell saving Krista from trying to get that damn walkie, which we didn't even need to have, but, well, we have it now. But yeah, Kenny lost his life to that. A guy who'd been through all 5 episodes finally met his end. Goodbye, old friend. We hardly knew you, it seemed like. Go back with your family. And then we were separated from Amita and Krista because of a bit of shoddy work. Well, probably just, no one been able to maintain it after the walkers appeared. So, and finally we confronted our harasser, a man whose name we didn't even get. But he had thrown our choices back at us throughout the whole game. Any of the major choices that you told Clem or she was a privy of, she talks about it. Some of the conversations that didn't appear, I think, is the whole killing of the St. John brothers, about how you're a monster and killing them. I think in general, because of some weird loading issues in my game, like that my save file didn't count that or something. I don't know. Something happened in the game where some of my decisions got flipped for some weird reason. And I don't know if it's my console or if it's the console version of the game that's messed up or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, certain decisions didn't pop up. Like me, I chose to take the supplies, and then all of a sudden it said I didn't, and stuff like that. But it's not a big deal. It's just some conversation ticks that occur. But anyway, now we need to figure out a way to get out of here and get Clem back to safety to Amita Krista, even though we didn't really want him to be part of that equation, because it was more of a default. We're just like, well, I guess there's no other choice. There's no return to Walker. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, let's check the stranger, see if he's got anything on him. Yeah, now you're with your family, and well, I don't want to say hell, because maybe he didn't really deserve it. He just went bonkers because of how the world just kind of crapped on him, but crapped on everyone. So you can't just say it's all happened to you, Oh well, let's take the bowling back. Oh.
Jesus.
Let me guess, it's his wife? Ugh.
Don't look in there.
No, I know.
Yeah, it's a bit creepy. Man, you kept your wife's head, dude. I think that's his wife, I assume. Ugh. Yeah, you can tell he's crazy if that was what he was doing. Let's see.
Leads to the
Anything in
other
there?
room.
There's nothing
Okay.
in there. Can we go?
Yeah, of course.
And then that's the way out. Actually, she said there was nothing in there. Can I check anyway?
Which way out?
Through there.
Aw, man, I wanted to go through the other door just because. Alright, Clem, well, we'll give you the respect. You've been through a traumatic moment. Although that won't be the last one, let me tell you.
Which way out?
Through there.
Oh, just gotta repeat dialogue. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's see if we can meet up with Amita and Krista and get you back to wherever. Whoa! Hey, buddy! Avon calling! The hell? Huh. He's not attacking me. Like, at all. That's weird. Oh, great, you watched the last bullet. Oh, well.
Didn't bite you.
I'm already bitten, dude.
I know it. Must have.
You're covered in all that gross stuff.
Had to get through a bunch of them to get here.
I wonder. Maybe if we
That's how we'll
maybe if we
get out of
smell like them.
Savannah.
If we smell like them, we'll be able to get past them. Oh, Clem, you're probably not gonna like what's about to happen, dude. But if we want to survive, we're gonna have to do it. I forgot when they figured that out in the TV series or the graphic novel. They figured that out too. That if you cover yourself in their gunk, then it doesn't completely prevent it, but it helps.
Which means you have to too.
Yuck. Okay.
Well, you're being a big girl now at age 9. Yeah, I was saying she was like 7 or something like that. You don't have to watch, honey. You'll have to do it one day, but or you could watch. That's okay. It's just intestines. Just kind of scoop it all out, get it all over you. It's gonna feel a little cold. Yeah, just hold on to those intestines. Yep. Sorry, I'm gonna have to smell like zombie. It'll be fine. Just pretend it's a game. We're playing cosplay. Pretend you're dressed up as your favorite superhero. Wonder Woman always dressed like this, right? Or whoever is your favorite.
We'll get you cleaned up as soon as we can.
Not soon enough.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about having one have human remains on all over me. Ooh. That's still kind of a taboo thing, but...
Are you done?
A little more. I want to be sure.
Like on the face. Face.
Just a little more.
So gross.
Yeah, it's gross, but you have to suck it up, at least for now. You can find yourself a river later. Or there is an ocean out there, so...
There. That should do it.
You look great, honey. You look like a man about town.
God, it was gone.
Yeah.
I thought you were gone.
Well, can't get rid of your iconic look. Can't sell merchandise without it.
Stay right next to me.
Merchandising.
Walk very slowly. Don't look around. And don't panic. I'll keep you safe.
Yeah, we can do it. We smell like them, and when you walk like them, talk like them, feel like them, then you know you're one of the gang. Alright, top high five. Woo, zombies, or sorry, walkers forever. Or geeks, or whatever. But we're not going to call them geeks, because she's dead now. Oh boy. It'll be fine, honey. You'll be like just walking through Mardi Gras. Everyone acts kind of like a zombie during that, or walker during that time anyway. So, yeah, just don't push anyone. Don't shove. I'm just here with my metaphorical daughter here. You know, doesn't have to be blood. I mean, she's pretty much adopted. Although we won't be her adoptive father for much longer, because you know we're gonna turn. But for now, let's just have a little walk down the pier. See, look at those birds. And then one just falls down. You're like, oh, yeah, I don't know if this game ever solves the answer if animals turn into walkers. Well, that would have made sense if how it spread faster because of through like insects or something like that, you know. But the game never goes, or the series, just in general, all its expanded media never goes into like why this happened. Just that. Wait. Oh no. What are the odds, man? Oh wait, no, wait. They did say they died at the Marsh House. Don't stop moving. I think it said in their message when they called, they said they were still at the hotel or something like that. So never mind. It makes perfect sense that they're there. Oh, is this it? Is this it for Lee? Has he finally turned?
Lee, wake up. Please don't be dead. Please, no.
At least you didn't get killed by your parents as zombies or
I was
walkers.
so scared. I thought you left me.
I'm surprised you care so much about me. I'm surprised you care so much about me, Clem, despite how mean I've been, just in general. It's a good thing, right?
Lee, they're dead. They really are.
You know,
I told
it'll
you.
be sad for a very long time, but you know what happened to them. When we get you somewhere safe, then just let it all out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there's a time and a place for emotions, and this, with how dangerous it is right now, save that for when you're out in the middle of a field with nothing going on.
Well, we can't. There's thousands of them outside.
We have to. I'll protect you. We'll push
No,
through them.
no, that's crazy. I saved you. We're safe here. I locked us in.
Get that door open.
I can't.
Do it!
You locked us in. Look at me. Look at me. Don't lock yourselves in here with me.
It was only a little open when I found it. I closed it to keep us safe.
Okay, come on, Lee. You got enough strength in you, right?
1, 2, 3.
Go on, 9-year-old little girl and guy who's about to turn into a walker. Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
See?
Okay, we see. Jeez.
Clementine, honey,
What happened? No.
I'm a bit,
No,
baby.
no, that's not. No. No.
yes, Clem, it is.
I'm sorry to put all this stress on you, girl. I mean, seeing your parents, I'm about to die. Come on,
It's
bottle
like
it up.
Mary, isn't it?
There's no time
Yep.
to be upset.
Okay. I'll try not to be.
I know we're telling a 9-year-old girl not to be a little bit, a bit more energetic or emotional, but, tough times call for tough measures. But yeah, it is
I think
basically
there
our
might
situation.
be a way out over there.
Good.
Yeah, like a real security guard.
Let's go. I might be a little slow.
I'll help you.
Thanks, baby. Oh, gotta push on out. Gotta save her. Gotta get her to survive to the next day.
I got you. You can lean on me if you have to.
I'm okay.
I thought I was helping by bringing you in here.
Well, nice effort. Never let yourself get trapped.
Never let yourself get trapped. Okay?
I won't.
We'll get out of here. And just don't do it again.
Okay, I won't. Keep going. We're almost
You're a
there.
good learner. You pick up really quick. All right, just need a little bit more energy, just to get into that security room. Oh, I've got nothing left.
Get up, Lee. The door is right here.
I can't. We're pretty much close to. We're close to turning. You can tell. You can see his skin tone, the way he's acting, and
I
everything.
can't.
You have to.
Liam, I can't move. This is it for me here.
Please try to get up.
Truth, the inevitability is about to hit you, Clem. We can't come with you anymore. I've got no energy.
You don't have much time. You gotta do something. Fast.
Like what?
You need to get out of here.
You need to get out of here as soon as you can.
I can't
Otherwise-
leave you.
Just work on getting out, okay? We'll figure it all out. Don't worry.
Okay. Yep. For the final scene of the game, we play as Clem, or we tell Clem what to do. Not so much we control her, but we tell her what to do. So, let's see if we can tell her how to get out of here. She's not quite self-sufficient yet, so
The way out
let's
is
take a
through
look.
there, Clem.
I know.
Okay, so we've got that.
There's a chair
A
over
chair. Probably need to maybe smash that window in or something. Let's see. I got a baseball bat. You'll need that.
there. We'll
How you,
get
how you
in
hanging,
there. Don't worry.
Clem?
We're doing good.
Doing good. She's not doing anything until we tell her what to do. All right. Let's see if we can actually open the door.
Start by getting that door open.
It's locked.
It's no big deal. It's just a glass window.
Ow.
Not with your
Punched
hand.
glass, dude. Well, at least you learned. Kids got to learn that at some point that's not going to work. So, all right, grab that
There's
bat.
a
We need to
baseball
bash it
bat
in.
under the counter, Clem. You can use that.
Don't worry, you'll become a survivor real quick. You'd be surprised what you can pick up on if you're forced to it. So.
Use the bat to shatter that window so you can reach in, okay?
Okay.
Watch out for broken glass.
Yeah, cutting yourself in, at least in a situation like this where you might not be able to clean the wound, is bad indeed. And don't make sure to ingest that
Don't be afraid of him, honey. You're smart. He isn't. You're smarter than all of them.
smarter than me because I got bit by accident.
And don't be scared of the walker. You'll be fine.
Don't be scared of that zombie that can turn you into one of them.
I
Even though
know.
we're all technically infected. Alright.
There's a chair over there.
See.
Grab
Push
the chair.
that to...
Use it to reach in to the lock.
Yeah, you're a little scamp there. Just open that door.
Open it.
I bet that guy's chained to the door, chained to the chair or something like that, I bet.
He's trapped.
This will be easy
Good.
then. He's got keys. Probably to that door. And everything you
Oh, he's
need.
got a gun there too. Alright, now. Let's see.
There's keys.
Yeah.
And a gun. You're gonna need both of those.
Yeah, that would definitely help.
Two really good.
Alright, grab those handcuffs first.
It's on the ground. Get them.
Okay, Lee.
You know what you need to do. We know what we need to do. First, we're gonna make sure that she survives this. By making sure that there's no extra methods of a release. I forgot how this works if you have your hand cut out. I know you still have to handcuff yourself to the. I guess there's a couple ways you could do it. You could either handcuff Lee or you could probably handcuff him. Actually, let me see if it lets us do that.
There's keys. And a gun. You're gonna need both of those.
Yeah, let's see if it'll let us handcuff the
Handcuff
guy.
the walker. You can kill it easy then.
I don't know, Lee.
You can do it. Just be careful. Move around the side and jump away if he gets close. You can do it.
It's just easy. Cops do it all the time on TV. Alright, you got this. You've got this by the ass. Yeah, there you go. Nice job, sweetie. Alright, take that gun and the
Should I
keys.
get first?
Always get the gun.
Always the gun.
Yeah, always. Always a mode of protecting yourself. Come on, you got it. Oh God. Oh God, no, no.
Get him!
Punch him in the face.
Get him!
You've got it. No. Come on, Clem, you've got it.
Watch out.
Push it over. Ah! Oh. What's going on? Oh. Clem,
Kill it!
Get
You
him.
have to kill it!
the bat.
The bat, Clem! Get the bat!
Do it. We gotta help her one last time. Come on, we got it. Bash its brains in. Oof. Keep going. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's hot. I mean, sorry. I'm just kidding. Whew. I know it's gruesome, honey. Do it. It'll kill you if you don't. Good job, honey. Good job, sweetie.
I did it. I got him.
Yeah, you're awesome. You did it. You can take care of yourself now.
Take care of yourself. See?
No, not all the time.
Yeah, you can. Don't worry.
Got the gun and the keys. Nice.
Hey,
You're strong,
you're
Clem.
strong.
You've got
Clem.
this.
You can do anything.
But I'm little.
Doesn't mean nothing. You're gonna see bad stuff, but it's okay.
Haven't you read the Lord of the Rings
My
books?
parents. It's so horrible.
I can't imagine, sweet pea.
And now
I know.
you. Please. Please don't be one of them. Please don't become a walker.
There's only one
Unfortunately,
thing you can do. You know that.
I don't know if I can.
well, we can either have her shoot me and finish us off, or leave us behind. Either way is not a tough decision. I can't make her do it. Leave me. Leave me be.
It's okay.
I deserve it from all the people I killed.
It's okay. It won't be me.
Yeah, exactly. It won't. That's always the tough thing. It's like, you gotta
It's time
remember,
to go. You gotta get out of here.
their personalities
You
are
can
one of
come
them,
with
so
me.
No, honey.
it's like being a
I
vegetable.
can't. It's okay.
Please.
You've got to leave them.
You have to go now.
My turn.
Maybe I shouldn't let you turn.
I don't want you to have to do that.
Well, yeah, exactly. Save the bullet
Save the
first.
bullet. I'm not going anywhere. You have to always think about what you might need later. Megan, first days we met. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
When I went out to rescue that boy, Glenn, we met a girl. She'd been bitten too. All she wanted was to not come back as a walker. I couldn't bring myself to give her the gun. I didn't want to see death then, and I know we've seen so much of it, but you shouldn't have to see it now.
I'll go. I'll leave you. I'll go as fast as I can.
And as safe
You'll be
as you
strong.
can. Always be safe.
Yeah, don't trust anyone.
It's gonna
Everyone's
stay
monsters
bad out
like
there
me.
until it gets better. But it will. One day. Until then, though, don't trust anyone. You have so much more growing up to do. People will see how small you are and try to take advantage of you. Try to get you to do things you shouldn't.
I
That's
won't
true.
let them.
Good.
Yeah, good girl. Oh man, don't cry, Clem. This ain't the best place to do that, you know. Stay away from
Stay
cities. Yeah,
away
that's
from
probably
the
good.
cities.
Definitely.
They're just not worth the risk. And also,
This is it.
What is it?
no, don't worry. All right.
Don't be afraid. Keep moving.
Don't be afraid.
Don't go.
And there you go, folks. With Lee giving Clem his last words of survival and confidence. Lee dies and becomes a walker. Obviously, depending on your choices, one of the last scenes is you getting shot by Clem if you decide to tell her to kill you, which you could as well. Those choices, as far as I know, really don't affect anything later on. It's all about, how you feel about, like, if you want to toughen her up for the real world. When I first played the game, I had her kill Lee because I felt like, don't want to see him turn, toughen her up just enough, like not being a monster, but toughen her up enough to survive, that type of thing. Yeah, apparently. Okay, well, let's look over a decision before we go through the credits. So, all right, desperation. You can either remove his arm or not. That all that really affects is like a certain dialogue if you're with certain characters. People point that out. A lot of the same scenes kind of occur, just slightly different if you don't have your arm, as you've noticed. Fallout. Lost your temper. I don't remember what scene that is. I think that's when you're talking about like Clem and what happens to you with like Kenny in the group. Disarmed, gave up weapons. You and 8% of players kept your weapons. I guess if you kept your weapons, or if I did it properly, I might have been able to like kill the stranger and not have Clementine do it. But every time I played, Clem's always done it, so I don't know how you're supposed to kill the stranger. Maybe you have to button press faster or something like that, or I don't know for sure. Or maybe by giving up your weapons, you can get a chance to grab them and kill them. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Kill Clementine's captor. So 65% of players let Clem kill the stranger. Her harasser for after all this time. And stopped Lee from turning. Goodbye. 39% of players told Clem to leave. Yeah, realistically, it's probably better just to finish this off because, I don't know, maybe the idea was maybe have Lee's walker maybe as an in-game thing, maybe have him make an appearance in a later game just as a reference, but I don't know that for sure. But those are our decisions. Yeah, I tried to do from this playthrough, I tried to do the complete opposite of my other playthrough, to kind of like my original playthrough, just to kind of do something that maybe most players wouldn't do for recording, because most people try to do the best options they can, the most efficient one. So anyway, let's look over the results of all the characters throughout the game. All right, Kenny, you fought him when he was in denial. Yeah, pushed him back. You asked him to kill his son, and he was lost to the herd trying to save Krista. That scene can change different. Those dialogues can be different if you killed him, if you killed his son, or how Kenny died, or how Kenny got taken out. Because Kenny can either die saving Krista or saving Ben. So either one of those. I think if Ben dies, then it's always going to be Krista, if I remember correctly, even if, like, because I don't think Molly's around at this point anyway. So yeah, it's either if Ben survives, he saves Ben. If if Ben's not there, he saves Krista. Kaja, you told her it was okay to kill Duck before he turned. Obviously, that can change depending on your reaction to her there. She shot herself when faced with her son's death. That happens. That line cannot be changed. Larry, you restrained Lily while Kenny crushed his head. Obviously, that can be different if you decide to try and save him. And Larry died in the meat locker in the dairy. That's the same no matter what. Lily, you called her crazy when supplies went missing. Obviously, that's different if you believe her and whatnot. And you left her on the side of the road. That can be changed. You can either leave her on the side of the road, or she steals the van while you're fixing the train. And then she ends up in, I think it's either a spin-off comic or something like that, but she ends up at the prison during one of the later storylines of The Walking Dead. She ends up just disappearing from the plot. It's assumed she gets killed by the walkers, because as far as I know, she hasn't made a reappearance. So I assume she's dead by that point. Omid, you bond with him over U.S. history. That can change if you just don't talk to him. You pushed him off the bridge to escape the herd. That can change if he jumps instead of you pushing him off. You were separated after they crossed the sign. That's pretty much the same no matter what, as far as I remember. And you helped him get onto the train. Obviously, if you helped Krista first, it says differently. Okay, Ben. You accused Ben of stealing. Obviously, you can. That can change if you agreed that he didn't do it, even though he actually did. You voted to throw Ben out of the group. Obviously, that can change too. You dropped Ben from the bell tower. Obviously, that can change to Ben getting killed by Kenny or by walkers and Kenny saving him, because it's assumed Ben gets shot by Kenny when he tries to save him, because there's no way to save him, like he gets bit or something like that. what's her name? I forgot her name now. It's been so long since let's see, it was Doug and Krista? No, it wasn't Krista. What am I thinking? That's the other girl. Now I've forgotten her name. But anyway, she died when the walkers attacked the drugstore. Obviously, a whole extra line of things are there if you chose to save her instead of Doug. Krista, you met her on your worst day thus far. I think that's the same either way. You hid your bite from her. I'm surprised there's no other options there, despite us how our reactions are to her. But there you go. Doug, obviously his would be switched with the other Carly. Carla or Carly? That's it. That's her name. But anyway, it would be switched with her that he died when the walkers attacked the drugstore instead. But anyway, you were with him when you found your brother. That's the same either way. You saved his life at the cost of another. Obviously, that switches with Carly. He was shot while trying to protect Ben. Obviously, for Carla, it'd be she was shot because I forgot what the exact dialogue option or written there is. It's she was shot because Lily didn't trust her or something like that. But yeah, it's basically because she's jealous of Carly at that point. But anyway, Duck, he was shot by his father before turning. Obviously, that could either be me or left him behind, depending on how we dealt with the situation. Is there anyone else? No, I guess that's it. All right, let's let the credits roll. Oh man, this was no time left. Sorry, it's gonna be a bit of a long episode. I tried to reduce the last bits, but oh well. Oh yeah, there's an awesome song at the end of the game. Obviously, if you want to listen to the whole song, you can find it online or buy the soundtrack, which I strongly suggest. I think the soundtrack for this game was really good. It may not have a whole lot of, I don't know what the word is, memorable ones. Maybe that's not the right word to do. A lot of songs are more based off the scene and in the background. A lot of background music and noises instead of like certain games where they make songs specifically catchy and part of a moment. But yeah, the music's really good. I like the end credits here. If you like this game, I definitely suggest looking into the soundtrack and maybe picking it up. Overall, this game's excellent. It has its telltale signs of, of like making your decisions seem important when they actually aren't. But I don't know. I think it's all about the experience. There is a slightly different experience depending on how you play, whether it be a dialogue option, reactions from people, or a scene slightly changing depending on how you go about it. I think it's just enough. True, it is more of a visual novel in a lot of respects, but I still like the game. And this is when Telltale's games really changed from your Sam and Max type of style play, doing mainly comedies and stuff like that, to more serious works and more licensed product. After this, the floodgates opened, and then Telltale just got a lot of projects and companies working on stuff. After this, they got Walking Dead. They got like a deal with Universal to do Jurassic Park and Back to the Future, which the Jurassic Park one is Back to the Future one was pretty good. I like that one a lot. Maybe one day I'll look into that one. And then they got Game of Thrones, which that one wasn't too bad. I liked it, but unfortunately, I've heard the writer of that game is having a lot of trouble trying to figure out where to go next with the series, because they want to do more, but it's hard writing, especially with the series not being done from George Martin yet. Then they got Tales from the Borderlands from Gearbox, which that's a really good game as well, very funny. I should play that one of these days. That's probably one of my favorites is Tales from the Borderlands. This one's also another close-up at the top of the newer Telltale series and stuff like that. And then they got a deal from Warner Bros. For Batman. Then they got a deal from Marvel for Guardians of the Galaxy. The Batman one is pretty good. The Guardians one I liked. But yeah, overall this game is excellent. Great writing. The character of Lee is interesting, if likable, even despite all your choices. Clem as a doll. You just want to protect Clem throughout the whole game. Yeah, last little thing before I go. I think this game is great. Like I said, excellent writing. All the characters are interesting, despite some being there shorter than others. The other games in the series, because there are more of them. Before the recording of this episode, they're working on the final season of the Walking Dead games by Telltale. Yeah, if you want to find out what happens to Clem, actually, hold on, I'll talk about that here in a second. But this one's probably well, until I play the fourth one, I guess I won't know for sure. But this one's probably my favorite. The second one wasn't bad. It definitely lost a lot of its writing clips there, and it did reuse a lot of same scenarios. Which unfortunately, there's only so much you can do with a zombie apocalypse thing. But it was interesting mainly because who you play as in it, and who you interact with. But then the third one. I don't think the third one was bad, but it's definitely not the same as the other two as well. I think it's because of the person you play as and the perspective and everything with that. And I feel like they didn't do as good of a job with writing and the choices in that one. But I've heard a lot of not the same writers, but I heard a lot of the original groups kind of back on board for the final season. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, overall, I suggest playing this game. I think obviously I've probably shown you everything you can, except obviously the different choices, which has slightly changed everything. But I suggest getting this game just to promote the good ones, if anything like that. But yeah, I would definitely. I think these types of games are worth keeping, at least this one anyway. But yeah, that's my decision on that. I would definitely keep the game, and I hope you all enjoyed watching this game and my go through of it. I know I talked to a lot of the dramatic moments and stuff like that. I couldn't help it. It's a commentary game. I did end up being quiet at the very end when Clem left. I felt like it was appropriate there, but yeah. I mean, if you felt the moments were slightly ruined, I do apologize. I felt like I had to talk during most of that stuff just to kind of get my reactions to things. But anyway, looks like the final scene is Clem just worried about who's going to come up next. It looked like they might have recognized her or maybe attacked her. What happened to Clem, and did she survive? Was Lee's teaching good enough? Well, you'll have to find out in Walking Dead Season 2 as Clem takes the lead as the main protagonist. But we won't find that out until we play that. Maybe I'll get to it one day. But anyway, thanks for watching me during all this journey. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time when the mail comes in.